Welcome to another episode and video on my pneumatic hand robotic arm built with fischertechnik and connected either via USB to Linux computer or hopefully soon programs by BASIC. Last time I was primarily busy with checking why BASIC would not upload, but since then I found that some wiring has to be changed and some more stuff. First of all, this axis that has a role in changing the setting of the switch had to be resecured. One of these rings was missing, but also, and that is more of an inconvenience, the problem is that with this wiring it comes out way too easily. So I better check this, and this is better. This also, although it still could be better. This looks like it is better. The wiring is still fixed, so that is good. And then for two more wires I have to check on this side, which is this wire and this wire, and that is sound and safe, so that is fixed now. Other connectors are good, they can be taken off, except for these ones, but I'll let them be. And with that checking, I should check for the interface, which is right there. It's not powered on yet, so I should do that first. That is quite simple. But what is much less simple, the connection. If I connect them both, USB and serial, what will happen then? That's a good question. Recently I got an error message, but let's just see if now for the power on. And with ftloader, if that actually works. So, time to actually start ftloader. And yes, that's the wine program. and that should take a little bit. So let's go and see how that works out. So ftloader started, I connected to via USB to the interface. And once again it says there's nothing there. Now this I call now this is a Windows program running via Wine. When I used serial COM port, it can be done, but then I have to make logical link. So that is one thing. Now using USB via RoboPro, it doesn't require a logical link. So what if I quit this and I just start RoboPro for a moment. What does it do? I have to change interface. Then I have to change interface. And then I have to see if this is no robo interface found. Alright, so what if I have to do that? Right, hold on. This is all for other stuff, but this is all from last time. And this is the point where it goes for the serial port. So this may be interesting to see how the other one is. So if I say dev and then but T2Y, which port is USB? That's a good point. That's a good question. It is not USB 0 because that is the serial port, the original serial port. Well, original it is of course the USB to serial converter, but anyway, how many are there anyway? Only this one, yeah. So, which one is then for USB in itself? This is interesting. None at all. Not that it shows. But if I have to do the same trick as this one for USB, that may be a changer. So let me find that out. If I can get it to use USB instead of this one, it might just work. Where is here? It is. Alright, So when I use the command lsusb, I find everything that is more or less connected via USB, which among which is the prolific technology PL23030 port, which is the converter from USB to serial. Then something empty, and then the mouse I'm using, and then the hub in this computer. So raise the question, does this work? And actually, yes, robot interface over USB, it does work. Serial device. Hold on. Let me close. Once again, open. Serial device T2Y-S0. Is that indeed the interface I'm looking for? Because now when I do this, I say, alright, let's just do something. Move the arm a bit. Oh, I have to use the slave in this case. And yes, it turns it very nicely responds. So that works over USB, and it says S capital S0. No, not this one. So what if I, really annoying with so many windows open. So what if I say wine those devices, COM1, D, E and Z. Z is the hard disk, C is the hard drive, D is not a hard drive, E as well. So how to deal with that? I'm not quite sure. How is it called in ftloader? Just USB? Just USB. And it says nothing. Quite interesting. So let me once again find how this works, and if not, I'm going to try with the USB, since everything else works. So I have to disconnect the USB now. Diagnostics can't do a thing now. And I am connecting right now the serial cable. Starting ftloader. Using wine with this definition. Then selecting serial 1. Is the port free of use? Yes, it is. That happened before. And the COM is there. Or should I make it each time? In that case, I should be able to see with ls-l what kind of device it is. And here I see it's a logical link to dev TTY USB 0, so it is completely active. and this is a logical link to RoboPro 415 media, which isn't there. This is actually a USB CD-ROM drive, but that is not what I'm looking for now. This as well. So how come it doesn't work? This is strange. Let's try again. How come? How come this doesn't work anymore? What am I missing? This is very strange indeed. Or should I make it a sudo? But then again, this worked. This is an ouch. Alright, so, well, not alright. I still haven't managed to get the serial port running again. Creating a logical link for the USB doesn't work. Removing the USB cable only makes that an empty line is missing here now, or disappeared. Then changing ownership to root for COM1 has no effect. And then I find upload.exe other than ftloader. And that says when I use it in the same way as ftload for Linux, file name is romhex, which is not correct because it is not .hex, it is just .rom. So this is not for uploading a hex file. Mem number is 1, upload or whatever. Control started, and then you get something like this. That is, if it responds the same as last time, which right now I doubt. Because last time I got some Windows like window here, and right now it doesn't do a thing. Very nice if even this is not consistent. So what next? Let me well, this has no use at all. So once more ftloader. Nope. Other ones have no use. USB is not connected at all. And anything else seems to be futile. Does USB work at all? Well, to find out if that does, I just have to close this all and then start, reconnect the USB cable which I disconnected. Reconnecting it if it lets me. Yes. Then For security's sake, disconnect from power. Use the interface, that is. Disconnect the serial cable and reconnect the USB cable. Just to make sure that things still work, that I didn't blow up anything. It may just happen. You never know. Diagnose. And then open an interface. Lo and behold, it does open one, and it says serial device is S0. Alright. I don't mind. Once again, slave access. And that just works. So Wine is making things harder and harder right now. So how to proceed from here? Actually, I don't have a clue. I can't upload anything from here. I could try, by the way, but then I would be in the wrong directory. So I would have to be here and then say Wine uploader, go to this one and say alright. Well, that's interesting, by the way, because I should say then meerhand and not .hex, because it places a hex behind this. So I'm not even sure how to deal with that. And by the way, this is a Windows program, not a Linux program. So that might be interesting. And this will probably give the error that meerhand is not there, if it does anything at all. Ah, this is the Wine control panel I was talking about. This is Windows, old way, very old. And here it places hex after it, and that's about it. Anything else? I have no clue. And with this final piece, part of this episode, let's check if anything still works when connected through USB and running my own program. And the wiring clearly has made a difference. So let's see if this still works. Right, air is not compressed yet. But the vertical gearbox needs a modification. And now it works. But there's a big problem now. A very big problem. It should have turned a long time ago, and this is not set. That means that I have to rewind it. And this has to be further to the switch. And this is better. Closing the interface again, and now this should do it. So starting it again. Just barely it. A little bit closer. The arm goes nicely up and down. So let's see if the fingers move. Yes. Actually, they do. Very nice. So this means that the arm is now working properly again with everything. Well, not with everything, because now I notice that this motor is unset. Now it works again. I have to make an improvement with that. But for the rest it's okay as far as USB goes with Python. Serial and basic has proven to be a big problem, but problems are there to be solved. So for now, thank you for watching. Pneumatics have gone again. Nope, still works. Very nicely. Just this one is a bit of a problem. This one too. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. Follow me on Twitter, retweet and like. Follow me on Instagram and like. Leave any comments. Some people already do. Please also donate to keep the videos coming your way. For more information, please see my website. This is going to be continued. Bye bye.